Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
A shock return from injury for a former champion. Nobody cares about the tag division. And The Miz is a better John Cena than John Cena. I'm Ollie Davis and this is the 28th of March 2017 edition of Smackdown Live in about 4 minutes. It's nice when people actually like a wrestling show's authority figures. Daniel Bryan, huge pop. Shane McMahon, huge pop. Until he said he was going to beat AJ Styles at WrestleMania, which did get a smattering of boos. And after Shane paused for dramatic effect, someone audibly yelling, "Your sister's hot!" AJ pointed out, this isn't a hardcore fight or a gimmicked bout. This is a wrestling match. There's no stipulation to cover up McMahon's lack of ability. Instead of insane leaps and suplexes through glass, he might have something much better though, an AJ Styles. This started off as the usual chuckle the women wrestlers in one match segment, which was just more of the same until Naomi made her shock return from injury after having to relinquish her title last month. Injury, you might say? What injury? She hit a running hurricanrana on the ramp, cleared house in the ring, and then held a one-person paint rave. This means her surprise return at WrestleMania has been squandered, but if reports are to be believed, WWE might have plenty of those for the SmackDown women's match already. Naomi's return here was a great hook for this Sunday, and made sure she won't get lost in the surprise shuffle. The Miz and Maurice's latest Total Bellas skits were even better than last week's, not just because of Cue Card Guy, nor just because of Miz's version of Daniel Bryan, but because of the serious money turn the sketches suddenly took. "I don't love you because I only love myself," Miz Cena brutally told Nikki, the jokes falling away to reveal a wicked core. "I always say never give up, but that's not motivation for other people. That's a reminder that if I do give up my spot, a more deserving, a more talented superstar will take it. You can't see me because there's nothing here worth seeing." Miz and Maurice then took off their Cena and Nikki costumes and cut a slow, menacing promo right into the camera, not slightly off to some robot interviewer to the right, about how they're going to win at WrestleMania and expose John and Nikki as the frauds they are. The real John Cena proceeded to destroy Miz with his in-ring rebuttal. This is the best built match promo-wise of the entire WrestleMania card. Because American Alpha, Dolph Ziggler, Rhino, Heath Slater, Mojo Rawley, the Usos and Breezango need their WrestleMania payday, this 10-man tag match happened. Here's a novel idea. How about you only put the best stories and top positioned wrestlers on your biggest show of the year? Quality over quantity and all that. Rawley won this fun match, but it doesn't matter because Braun Strowman is going to eat him on Sunday. Watching this match, it made me realise Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper's rivalry is far more organic than the Randy Orton feud. The Viper's story, although patiently told, does feel contrived at points. Wyatt versus Harper, however, is overflowing with emotion. Imagine if Harper won the Rumble and was facing Bray at WrestleMania instead. Luke lost this decent match, as he should have, protected in defeat when he fell back under Wyatt's spell. SmackDown ended on an excellent video package with Randy driving some form of crucifix into Sister Abigail's remains to sever Wyatt's power and take it for himself. I don't know what was happening really. I think Orton might have been smoking the reefer. The content was a tad ridiculous, but the way it was edited with the escalating tension music and montage imagery was incredible. It was like the trailer for a Supernatural season finale. And as stupid as it was, it did make me want to see their WrestleMania match. So that was this week's SmackDown Live review. Here's the slightly readjusted rating system based on your feedback. Smackdown, Smacktastic, Smack Bang in the Middle, Ellsworthy, and Raw. Thank you Rote Killer Gurk, Ant Swift and Sven for those particular ratings, and to everyone else who's made suggestions. This week's SmackDown is Smacktastic. The Miz and Maurice Total Bellas skits and John Cena's response was excellent. It's the best promo work of any of the WrestleMania card by a long, long way. Naomi's return was a neat surprise, and the Harper vs. Wyatt main event was a tantalizing glimpse at what could have been. It wasn't a perfect show. The tag team mid-card stuff is an afterthought. The non-Naomi women's stuff was slapdash, and where the hell was Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin? That's rhetorical, I know they were on Talking Smack, but they should have had at least one segment on SmackDown to build their WrestleMania match. What did you all think? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure to vote in the poll above my head to give it your own rating. I'll announce the results on tomorrow's WrestleTalk news. Find out mine and WrestleTalk's WrestleMania 33 predictions, and watch my review of the big go-home episode of Raw from this week by clicking the videos to the left and subscribe. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.